What is up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Geeky Life Podcast. I'm Kanan,
It's Jessie.
and we are your host and hostess, the Geeky Saying couple, and we've got a little bit to talk about. It's not going to be over an hour-long podcast, kind of like the last one, where I had to do it all by my lonesome, but this will be a shorter one. We're going to talk about a lot. We're going to talk about RWBY Ice Queendom. We're going to talk about Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Some other things that's upcoming. And just where we are, what we're doing. So yeah, we both got sunburnt today. We had a lot going on today. So I guess go ahead and start off with the main topic of the video. Before we do that, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, click that like button if you enjoy what we do here. We are trying very hard to reach 1,000 subscribers in some kind of record time. So RWBY Ice Queendom, the first 3 episodes were premiered. I don't know if they're still viewable. I don't know if it was like a limited time thing. Might have been, but we have not watched it. And that is because, sadly, the English dub has been delayed. We have not been told how far it's going to be delayed, like how late it's going to be. Rooster Teeth did apologize. Really, the biggest reason they gave us was that it's hard, which is not surprising because Rooster Teeth is not a dubbing studio. They record native voice for the shows they create. So this I think is the first time Rooster Teeth has ever dubbed a show from another country. So they probably, I won't say bit off more than they could chew, but I could understand if they ran into problems. So what does that mean for covering Ice Queendom on the channel? Well, me and Jess have made the executive decision to wait on the English dub.
We had talked about it, and we've never reacted to anything. We've watched plenty of anime that was never dubbed in English, so I mean, it's not like we've never done it. But we decided, since we've never done something like that on the channel, that we just wanted to keep it to the English, because that way we wouldn't have to worry about having to cut the screen down. Well, not seeing the subtitles on it. So.
But I mean, we're still going to have to do that maybe for the English dub. Because Rooster Teeth has still not told reactors the rules for Ice Queendom. That's also what's been worrying us about it. So
it's another reason to hold off for now.
So we're going to see, I hate to say it like this, but we're kind of going to treat the other RWBY tubers like guinea pigs, seeing if they put their reactions up and see how that goes.
We also don't want to try to react to something again like we did the Neon Conbini stuff and it never get unblocked. So we don't want to run into something like that and then us not be able to, really react to it at all.
Well, when we reacted to Neon Conbinias, I forgot that it's a first exclusive thing, and it's still to this day. Though for some reason they allowed episodes 1 and 2, and
but they didn't allow anymore.
Yeah, because we recorded reactions to at least episode 3 and 4. And they're still uploaded to the channel, but they're blocked. And I don't know if Neon Conbini will ever not be a first exclusive. But yeah, we've still not seen episodes 5 through 8. I think it was 8 episodes
we had a lot start to go on at that point in time, so we really couldn't get a chance to keep up with them, especially since it became not a priority since we weren't able to upload the reactions to actually have them unblocked. But yeah, that's still a factor on another reason. There's a whole mess of factors of why we're just gonna wait till the English dub comes up to react, and we've avoided spoilers, so I mean.
Well, it's also it's a little bit easier to react to a show in English because we don't have to both focus on subtitles and also what's going on screen.
Yeah, because usually when you have to sit there and read, you don't have you don't have the true reaction you really, it's delayed, and it's just easier that way.
But also, here recently, Japanese companies have been very strict on reactions. I know there's workarounds around it, like putting the timer up, cutting half the picture off, and all that, which if we have to do for the English dub, also, we will still do. But we're just going to wait and see how it goes. Hopefully, the English dub is not delayed too long, because I wonder how this is going to play in to Volume 9 coming out, because I did the math a couple of weeks ago, and I said them on Twitter. If Ice Queendom is around 12 episodes, which we have confirmation that it is 12 episodes, if it was going to start when it was supposed to, which I believe is July 3rd, it would end in October, and we don't know if there'll be any breaks, any week breaks that Rooster Teeth or the Japanese company takes. But if there was no break, and even if there was like a week of no episodes, it would still end in October. And that's where the last few years the new RWBY volumes have started. Now, as of the recording of this podcast, we do not know the air date for Volume 9. RTX has not happened yet. It happens next month. It's coming up very, very soon. Hopefully, and like they've already said, yes, there will be news about Volume 9 there. We've got to get an air date at RTX. I don't see why, at this point, they wouldn't say something. Now, because of our internet and how, I don't know how they're doing it this year. Like, last year, the player that they used for the panel did not work for our internet. You couldn't pause it and let it buffer and push play and it start right where you left off. It would skip to wherever the panel was. So that's why we didn't do a reaction last year. This year, I have to work that day, sadly. So Jess is going to watch it. She's going to take notes, and we'll just do a panel overview. And then hopefully they'll eventually release a trailer or whatever. I do think that they're going to show like a sneak peek. So we, of course, won't see that. Only the people who are there in person get to see it, which has, of course, caused controversy because they're charging for the panel to be watched this year. And a lot of people feel like, if they're paying, why can't they see it? And it's gone on to all that, but we're still going to view it, take notes of the new merch that they announced. Hopefully we'll see something for RWBY Arrowfell as well. But mostly the Volume 9 stuff. So yeah, that is where we are for Ice Queendom. We are going to wait on the English dub. Of course, we'll watch the Japanese version at some point. I don't know if we'll watch it online, but there will be a home release for it, I'm sure. So we'll definitely watch both to give to respect the work of both teams. So yeah, hopefully we can do reactions. Like I said, we got to see how things play out. Sorry to use the others as kind of guinea pigs, but we're going to see how that is handled. Hopefully by the time the English dub release, Rooster Teeth will get back to all of us on the rules.
It kind of gives us like an insight also to see how others are doing it, since this type of reaction where we're taking the precautions if we have to have a timer and cut the screen or whatever, it gives us an insight on how to do that, because we
already know how to do it because I talked to Calaxon about it.
We've never done that on the channel, is my point. So I mean, seeing others, actually, it would help me better to edit that way.
Okay, so moving on, Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes came out today. Sadly, it's going to be a little delayed till I can play it because some adulting stuff came up, so I can't really afford to buy the game right now. I get paid in a couple of days. Well, what is today? It's after midnight, so it is Saturday. 4 more days I can buy the game. Which, even if I had bought the game today, it wouldn't have been up till Monday at the earliest. So Expect that.
Things happened.
Yeah.
This is why we're sunburned.
Yeah. It was vehicle trouble. Well, let's just say that. But since, from what I've seen of from what I saw in the trailers and all that, it's its own separate thing. So it's not a big deal that I didn't finish 3 houses before this came out. Now, if it was actually a canon setting within 3 houses, then yeah, I'd be a little bummed. But since it's its own separate thing, I'm okay with playing it before I finish 3 houses. So I will finish 3 houses. There's a lot I've got to do in it. There's a lot of leveling up and paralogs that's happened. So yeah, I got to prepare myself for a long episode. Might wait until this cough finally goes away so I can do that. Plus, in that video I did recently about Capcom pretty much spoiling Resident Evil fans rotten, I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil here recently with all the... I need to finish my Resident Evil 2 remake playthrough. I'm waiting for the PS5 version to download so I can continue it using that version. So yeah, there's a lot of that been going on. So waiting for them to fully download. 3 is downloaded, 2 is almost done. Then I gotta fully re-download 7, but I've already played 7, so it'll be 2 and 3 that I'll be playing on here. Some other things. Jess, when's the con vlog coming out?
I'm working on it, okay? I'm between editing photos and all that. I'll work on editing that together.
And like we said, please don't expect professional vlogging. We've never vlogged before, so this will be our first time doing it.
I mean, we did at OhioCon, but then again, those videos are...
Those are all on my phone.
And they're hard to piece together that way. But now that we actually have an actual camera, we're learning.
Yeah. Also, I do plan to do unboxing of the rest of the RWBY Netaroids. I still got to get Weiss. So, what I might do is I might give Weiss her own episode. That way I can do Bumblebee together. Or I might just do all 3. If I do, Jess will be in that video to help me with the boxes and all that. The unboxing for the pop-up parade figures I might do this upcoming week. Just because it won't be that hard to open. I don't know when I'm going to get Ruby and Weiss. It'll be a while. So I'm going to go ahead and open Blake and Yang together, do a special Bumblebee unboxing. Or maybe I should just do the 2 Netaroids and the figures like that. Just be one big Bumblebee unboxing. Let us know in the comments what you think of that. Other than that, there's not much else channel stuff to talk about. It's going to be the same as usual. Thankfully, starting tomorrow, Saturday, I have a 3-day weekend, so I can record some stuff ahead of time. Hopefully, I can beat Elden Ring very soon. I attempted to record the final episode, and the Elden Beast kicked my tail. So, yeah, I need to level up a little bit more.
Listening to that from, the other side over there, it's... because you can't see anything. It's quite interesting. He goes, nope, you know what? No.
I'm not, because this could turn out to be like a 2-hour recording of me just trying, and
it's just no.
Plus, it was late. I was tired. But yeah, very close to beating Elden Ring. Other than that, there's not many games coming out anytime soon that I'm sure there are. I just can't think of them. Ever since Resident Evil 4 Remake got announced, I've been solely focused on wanting that to come out, though we're still a good few months away. Stray finally got an announcement, so she's happy for that. She loves games like that, so, what else are we ever...
Sometime in the distant future, we also have some extra more special, Mario Kart plans that we've recently discussed today.
Yeah.
So that will come at a later
date. We need to play Mario Kart again. Are we ever going to attempt to play Grim Eclipse together again?
I don't know.
Yeah. That was a mess.
I don't know.
I started getting motion sick,
I know.
too.
The thing is I really, because I was enjoying it, but the fact that, like, you were the only one to control it, I pretty much, if I walk the wrong direction, I'm just like, okay.
You can't even see
react in case something attacks
and that led to us getting killed. So, but
that's still my one criticism to that.
Yeah, glad to have the collector's edition though.
Yes.
It's an amazing set. Yeah, speaking of motion sickness, I started playing Resident Evil 8 Village again the other day because I hadn't played them forever, and the DLC getting announced got me hyped for it. I got so motion sick that I had to lay down. Did I not?
I have no sympathy.
But, I mean, I don't get it. I played that game on the channel and didn't get motion sick once. I played it off camera several times, too. Fine. That last time, I'm so glad it's getting a third-person mode in that case, so I won't get...
Like, he looked at me for my response, and you chose to play it. That's my thing.
But that's the thing. I never got sick during 7 or 8.
It kind of just makes it a little more funny. And for some reason, it's just random.
I don't know if am I getting older? Did I eat something that was just messing with me? I don't know. But,
I think it's also just you've played so much else in between the last time you played that. Jumping into something like that.
I lost my tolerance to it.
Pretty much. Well, the thing is, look at how much you've played. Like, since then. You've played a lot of different things, which had a lot of different effects to the game. So jumping into something like that, it's gonna throw everything off.
Before I got back into a Resident Evil craze because of all the announcements, all I've mostly been playing is Elden Ring and Final Fantasy 14. So yeah, that kind of does make sense. So I gotta build my tolerance back.
A little bit of Mass Effect here and there.
Well, that was mostly you. I haven't touched Mass Effect in a good few months.
You have a Let's Play. You have to finish.
Yeah, I know. I've only done 2 episodes, and I'm only in Mass Effect 1.
I'm on my 4th playthrough.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to...
I can't help it.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to exactly play it, because I don't want to end up doing, like, hours of episodes, and it mostly be side quests. I don't know if I should play side quests off camera and just do the main story stuff for the Let's Play.
Do a poll.
I might. Well, the only problem with doing the poll is that I've not been on Twitter for so long that the algorithm hates me on Twitter too, and so not a lot of people vote.
At some point, do a poll.
I don't think a lot of the people that follow me on Twitter are big Mass Effect fans, so it's kind of...
I have more of the Mass Effect following than you do.
Well, you should retweet the
I'll
poll.
retweet it when you do it. So.
But also that leads into problems with 2 and 3, because 2 and 3 are done differently in game structure than 1, so it's like it's kind of hard to ignore the side quests in that, because they did side quests so much better in 2 and 3. Plus all the DLC, especially in 2. 2 almost has too much DLC in it.
I guess for the later games, just figure it out when you get close to it, but we need to figure out how you can finish at least 1 so far.
Well, I want to before that new one comes out. I know we're probably several years away. I don't know if I'll ever play Andromeda on the... even I still have my copy of Andromeda. And plus we got a new Dragon Age coming out. I'd love to play that, but I kind of hope in a way it's not like Inquisition, because Inquisition for me is not Let's Play friendly just because of how big it is. I've learned that open world games are very difficult to do Let's Plays of because they're so big.
There's so much to do that you could literally be there for months trying to finish a Let's Play.
That's why I decided for Elden Ring to just do the story bosses, because if I were to try to play that game now on a Let's Play, it'd probably be like 100 episodes. And like, I'm sure that's fine, but I feel like people lose. I feel like people lose interest after so long.
Yeah, you want to be able to actually finish it within a
decent
amount of time.
The only way I would have played that game fully is if we could stream. It's a very stream-friendly game.
Which eventually, once we have better internet or move in better internet, we'll be able to do stuff like that. Like gaming streams, just like updates.
Well, we got to hit 1,000 subscribers first.
Yes, or in cosplay streams, we'll be able to do all of that stuff.
I mean, there's like Rune Factory 5. How much did I hype that game up?
You haven't finished.
Yeah, I've only played 3 episodes, so I need to do that. I've even had someone, like when I announced that I had this game, I even had someone ask me if I was going to do a Let's Play of Neptunia Reverse, and I'm almost tempted to do because I love the Neptunia series.
I still need to cosplay from that. I've been asked to cosplay from that.
But excuse me. So yeah, just there's so many games I need to finish, but the problem is the type of games that I love are RPGs, whether they be Japanese or Western, and those are so long games that they're hard to Let's Play. I need to find games like Mario Kart that are very Let's Play friendly. There's still the DLC tracks that we've not played. We've not bought them or anything.
It updated when I was on the plane. Like, it was there when I noticed when I was on the plane and I was playing it.
But, so yeah, maybe we don't need to touch Mario Kart until we've got the new tracks. That would at least be something interesting to watch because you don't know a lot of the tracks that are already on there, and I don't know any of the some of them, yes, I do know because they're from older games. Like, I think one of the ones from Mario Kart 64 is on there, so I know that one, but it's been years since I've played that game. Also, we've got to make some phone calls to some places, because, like I said, I want to do video game pickup videos.
And we just have to make some phone calls
to make sure it's okay, that they're okay with it.
Verified for, like, cosplay shopping, like, budgeting, those type of vlogs, just adventures for another cosplay or whatever. We've already verified one of the places for that, and I know Joanne's lets people do it. It's a crafting store, but we did verify with another one, so we have that.
Plus, we've also stumbled upon a mom and pop store that sells collectibles like pops and figures and nerdy stuff.
All the way up to signed stuff.
We're trying to build a relationship with them so they'll be okay with it.
And then there's also a comic shop across the street.
And
both
times we've went there, we've bought stuff. Yeah. I bought a Misty figure from Pokemon.
I bought a Sailor Moon figure, and the first time I bought
Pokemon cards.
A Pokemon ball. But it was one that I had never seen before, so I've tried to collect all those tins.
So yeah, we're trying to get a lot of stuff off the ground. It's just
taking time.
Money and time is the problem because, like I said, I'm working 45 hours a week, so we don't have every day to go out and film something. I wish we did. But
hell, we might now, like, whenever it's not blazing hot outside, we might try to plan some things here and there where we take Luna to the park and just do another, like, an outside podcast like thing, like just talking. That way you guys can see more of Luna. It's just been too hot. She's kind of been chilling in her little cool zone.
Yeah, speaking of that, what is going on? This is like the hottest summer, and I've lived in Tennessee my entire life. I don't ever remember it being this hot. Like,
the sun's trying to kill us. That's what it feels like.
Like, I don't want to go outside ever. I can't wait for the winter at this point. I'd rather be cold than hot. I really would. I would rather.
Luna hates when we try to put her in her pool. She gladly walked through it the other day. So, and I splashed her and she didn't run around. She kind of just looked at me and go, okay, that actually feels good. But she's kind of placed herself when she's outside underneath the barn.
We also...
And it's like, but it's very cool under there, so she's kind of giving herself dirt baths every day.
We also need a logo update because...
We need to include Alfie.
Yeah.
I've been working on that, actually.
And, we talked about RWBY earlier. Yes, we know we've still not completed our... retro RWBY reactions. It's just
we had a lot going on.
Well, me starting this new job has really taken up a lot of time. But they'll come eventually. It would just be so much easier if we had better internet it would take no time to load these episodes up and watch them. So yeah, like that's the one thing that is still holding us back from doing stuff way more frequently, and that's the internet. I mean, come on, my latest Elden Ring Let's Play was what, less than 30 minutes, and it took almost 2 days for it to load. Yeah,
some
that's
days
how.
we have good days, some days we have bad days. So it's just, I guess it just depends on what the internet wants to do that day. That
Yeah.
and also it took 2 hours because there's, with the way the heat's been, we've had power fluctuations. So when the power flickers here, at least enough to a degree, it knocks the internet out for like a few seconds. So that plays a factor. So it's just, I guess, bear with us for some things. I mean,
Yep.
some things might come out late, but I mean, it's the heat's affecting everybody. So I know it's not just us. I've known several that had a lot of issues with power because of the heat, and just,
Well, if we want this to go up when we want to, we might want to wrap it up. So yeah, not a very long episode. Maybe once RWBY Volume 9 starts or after it ends, we'll do a really long episode. 'Cause that's kind of how we started the podcast, was after Volume 8. So yeah, it's like stuff is coming. We have got to build a better schedule to record stuff, and we've got to get better internet at some point. They're supposed to be putting it in sometime soon, so
they've made progression. We've actually seen it along some of the back roads we drive on. So we know it's getting closer. It's just, I think the heat's also affecting that too, because we're seeing less construction in most areas, including, there's a whole new housing development going in, and they've slowed down construction because of the heat. So
yeah. So yeah, Ice Queendom will be on the channel once the English dub starts up, and hopefully we learn that, the rules for reacting to it. Plus, we will do analysis videos for it. Even if you guys have already watched the Japanese version, hopefully you'll still watch our videos because you want to find out what we think and all that. I just hope we can avoid spoilers till then. Yeah, sorry guys. Allergies are just kicking both of our tails. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes will be on the channel hopefully late next week. The latest will be early next week. I've got some unboxing videos for the RWBY figures that I got at the last con we went to. Technically, you guys have not seen that because the vlog's not up.
Well, vlog will go up. It'll be up soon. I'm still currently, I'm transferring it onto my laptop. So.
And like I said, as soon as we get confirmation from some places, we'll be doing some pickup vlogs and
anything in between.
Yeah,
I mean.
yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, click that like button, leave a comment. As always, guys, this is Kanan.
This is Jessie.
We love you all very, very much. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.